Welcome to KBVR's Music Fusion Fridays and our latest episode of Bombshell Music News. I'm Elle McCracken.
And I'm Camille Field, and we're your Bombshell hosts, here to give you the latest music news. As reported by the Gazette-Times, the new Majestic Theater takes off tonight at 9:30 p.m. with a concert by Portland artists Tom Heinel, Federale, and the Builders and the Butchers. Tom Heinel was voted Willamette Week's Best New Band of 2008 and will be opening the show. Up next will be Premier's soundtrack band Federale, followed by the blazing intensity of headliners The Builders and the Butchers. Everyone attending must be 21 or older, as there will be a selection of domestic and local microbrews on tap, as well as a wine bar. The Majestic is located on 115 Southwest 2nd Street. Tickets are $12 in advance and $15 at the door. For more information or to purchase tickets, see majestic.org.
The Repertory Singers opened their 2011 to 2012 season this past Sunday with a concert at the First United Methodist Church. The group consists of 41 singers who seamlessly blend together to create a mix of traditional folk and classical music, as reported by Sarah Payne of the Gazette-Times. They performed Misa Criolla, an Argentinian Catholic mass composition by Ariel Ramirez from 1964, as well as Heaven and Earth, Mass on a Celtic Journey by Ben Alloway, which was composed just last spring. Stephen Zilke, the group's conductor and founder, said that they try to reincorporate South American influences that have been lost over the years in Misa Criolla by using Argentinian percussion instruments and rhythms. They were also excited about the Irish folk piece Heaven and Earth because it was the first time it had been performed for an audience in this part of the country. Oregon State's very own Megan Sand also lent her voice for a solo in the concert. If you want to hear more from the Repertory Singers, you can catch their next concert at the First United Methodist Church on Saturday, December 17th at 7:30 p.m.
In other Butchers and Builders news, this Tuesday, October 25th, Turbo Perfecto, a side project of Builders and the Butchers' Harvey Tumbleson, opened for rock and roll band Hello Electric, as reported by Robert Ham of Willamette Weekly. Turbo Perfecto finds Tumbleson avoiding punk folk for straight-up progressive metal. Also performing was catchy rock band Sons of Huns and breakout indie electric band Streaming Satellites. Hello Electric led the diverse lineup of bands at Holocene in Portland for a free show. The exceptional trio came to celebrate the release of a new EP that finds the band adding some particularly interesting shades to its already colorful palette. On it, the three-piece band slips a variety of programmed sounds into its emotive art rock, allowing them to give texture and weight to what might have otherwise floated free into the stratosphere. You can catch Hello Electric and Streaming Satellites along with the band We Shared the Milk at the Halloween House Party at Pal's in Portland this Monday, October 31st.
Korean pop enthusiast Sarah Costner of Albany headed to Los Angeles last month after making it to the second round of the singing competition SBS K-Pop Star, a Korean music show similar to American Idol. Costner first fell in love with Korean pop music, also known as K-pop, when she heard the song Sorry Sorry by Super Juniors while researching the music genre online. As reported by Amanda Robbins of the Gazette-Times, she then came across a singing competition, SBS K-Pop Star, and decided to audition, sent a tape in singing a song in English, and went through to the second round. A few days before the show, she was sent her song Should I Confess to sing it in Korean for the judges. She also sang in English and the crowd loved it. Although the judges did not put her through for fear she may not be able to keep up with the faster-paced K-pop songs, they encouraged her to try out for American Idol. Costner plans to get a teaching degree in English and travel to Korea to teach, but before that, she wants to audition for next season's American Idol. Good luck, Sarah, and keep on singing.
It has been said that the English guitar god of Yardbirds fame, Jeff Beck, wields an axe better than Portland mascot Timber Joey. And while Beck is nearing 70, you'd never know it by his ambitious 2010 release, Emotions and Commotions, which features a colossal orchestra, relentless soloing, and enough emotional power to turn your knees to rubber. As reported by Mark Stock of Willamette Weekly, Beck's cosmic rock sources from jazz, psych rock, and the blues. Jeff Beck plays this Saturday, October 29th at the Arlene Schnitzer Concert Hall in Portland. Go to his show and catch his breakneck fingerwork, and stay there to check out his spacey version, Corpus Christi Carol. The show begins at 8 p.m. and tickets range from about $53 to $73. Reserve a seat at pcpa.com so you don't miss out.
Blackalicious and the Freestyle Fellowship performed this past Friday at the Refugee in Portland. As reported by the Portland Mercury, the concert was a great success. The Fellowship is made up of LA rappers AC Alone, Micah 9, Self Jupiter, and Peace. The group just released their first full-length album since 2001 entitled The Promise. The crew originally emerged in the early 90s as rap innovators in a time when gangster groups such as NWA dominated the scene. Freestyle Fellowship is now known for their jazz beats and lyrical style, and the group has influenced such rappers as Busta Rhymes and Bone Thugs, among others. For more information on their music, you can head to their Facebook page or their record label website, www.deaconrecords.com. We have to take a quick break, but we'll be back soon, so don't go anywhere.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys are much too much. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're going to beat them and bust them. Beat them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a dad today.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys.
Just put your hands up, TV land. Yo. Paradise is lost, I'm paralyzed by the imperative cause. She's sharing a coffin with the gods that I've crossed, and day by day I'm looking for another outlet. I shout, but I'm yet to be heard. The fear of flying, broken wings of a bird. The feelings unnerved, absurd with my words. A pseudo-intellectual that's just dying to serve. A fallen angel, fate filled with flaws and misfortune. Claw marks on the side of the well. The people attempting to torture. Swords drawn to the necks of the demons. Another metaphor, me just trying to protect all my feelings. A criminal dealings led us to the brink that's demonic. Born an angel, but I bring it back a plate that's bubonic. A prophet like the narcotic product you got up in your pocket with more shock value than an electrical socket. The angel act, I dropped it like the sword of that to Loki. So while you're on your death, let's speak those words that you told me. Come on. You told me, you told me, you told me. You told me, you told me, you told me.
Mom! Mom!
What?
You can't find Ichabod.
What?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
Welcome back, music fans. Let's get into some more news.
Up-and-coming rapper Mac Miller will be performing live for Fright Night at OSU this Friday as part of a concert and dance party event put on by 503 Entertainment and Theta Chi Fraternity. Mac Miller will be headlining the event and opening up with rap groups People Under the Stairs, Casey Veggies, and E-Rock and Mayo. The concert will be held at the Benton County Fairgrounds on Northwest 53rd in Corvallis. There's a costume contest and also a shuttle service provided by Red Bull, so be sure to dress up in your best Fright fashion. You can get your tickets in advance for $20 at Urban Laundry Clothing Store on Monroe or at ticketsoregon.com. Tickets will be sold at the door the night of the event for $25. Doors open at 7 and the show begins at 8. This is a music event you won't want to miss. For more information, visit frightnightcorvallis.com.
Attention, Harry Potter fans! This Sunday, October 30th at 3 p.m. in the LaSalle Stewart Center, the Corvallis OSU Symphony Orchestra will perform music by John Williams from the Harry Potter films, with Rob Birdwell starring as the guest conductor. As reported by the Corvallis OSU Symphony Flyer, those with tickets to the concert may arrive at 1 p.m. for a special interactive Diagon Alley community business fair prior to showtime. This will be in the lobby of LaSalle's and feature refreshments and special guests. Costumes are encouraged. General admission tickets are only $10 in advance and $12 at the door. Tickets are available at osusymphony.org, Grassroots Books and Music, Grace Wins Music, and at the door. See you there!
Chamber Music Corvallis has been hard at work bringing new music to OSU, and next week the Quarteto Casals will be performing for the Corvallis community. As reported by Oregon State University's LaSalle Stewart Center events page, the Quarteto Casals are from Spain and have become one of Europe's most distinguishable string quartets. The group is composed of 4 members, with Vera Martinez and Abel Tomas on violin, Jonathan Brown playing the viola, and founder Arnaud Tomas on cello. The quartet has performed all over the world and in cities such as Paris, New York, and London. The Corvallis concert will be held in Austin Auditorium on Thursday, November 3rd at 7:30 p.m. and tickets are free to OSU students with a university ID. For all others that wish to attend, tickets will be $25 at the door. Come out and support this talented Spanish group.
The band The Fruit Bats wasn't always such a successful live endeavor, according to Fruit Bats frontman Eric D. Johnson, who began Fruit Bats as a one-man recording project. As reported by Ned Lanneman of the Portland Mercury, Johnson didn't know how to put together a live band. But after some inspiration from Bob Dylan, the band transformed into a powerful live spectacle. Though band makeovers that have left Johnson as the only original Fruit Bats member standing, Johnson has managed to create 5 albums worth of river rock with similarities to Americana groups like Deer Tick and the Delta Saints, says Nikki Valpicelli of Willamette Weekly. This summer, the Pack, now a quintet stationed in Portland, released Tripper, a disc filled with experiments. The Fruit Bats also played on the Dave Matthews Caravan Tour this summer, and most recently on Saturday, October 22nd at the Doug Fir Lounge in Portland.
The Northwest 15th Annual Electric Music Festival, Freak Night, is coming this Halloween weekend. The event is put on by the United State of Consciousness and will be held at the WAMU Theater in Seattle on Friday, October 28th. As stated on FreakNightFestival.com, the concert will feature internationally known dubstep and techno DJs, including Tiesto, Cosmic Gate, Dada Life, and Johnny Monsoon, as well as up-and-coming artists in the scene such as Downlink, Dr. P, and Hulk. The event begins at 7:30 p.m. and is scheduled to last until 3:30 a.m., so get ready for a late, crazy night if you plan to attend this event. You can purchase your ticket at Ticketmaster.com.
Taking place this Halloween is the Omega Ween Ball in Bend, which features upbeat alternative bands Rubble Bucket and Empty Space Orchestra, who are taking the stage at 8 p.m. As reported by BendTicket.com, Rubble Bucket, a band hailing from the cultural mecca of Brooklyn, New York, sounds like how a kaleidoscope looks. A continually changing pattern of drum beats, harmonies, and horns, led by the buoyant vocals and saxophone of Kalmia Traver and the hyperkinetic energy of trumpet player Alex Toth. Returning to Bend after an acclaimed appearance at the 2010 Bite of Bend and a memorable throwdown at the 2011 Cinco de Mayo concert in downtown Bend with band Awesome Multi. Rubble Bucket will show its darker side at the Century Center Halloween party. Joining Rubble Bucket is the local band Psych Rockets Empty Space Orchestra. Attendees must be 21 and older, and ticket prices are $15. If you buy your ticket online, you will receive a free download of the new EP of Omega La La remixes, including a self-done Rubble Bucket remix.
Last weekend, we sent some bombshells out in the field to cover the Starting Six concert at OSU. Let's see what they found out.
Hey Corvallis, I'm Sierra with Bombshell Music News. I'm outside of the Alumni Center right now here to see Starting Six, Young Murph, and the Chill Crew.
Did you just hear that? This is a little stars.
Everyone's here.
This is Chill Crew with Bombshell Music News.
All right, well, I'm back here hanging out with Chill Crew right now. You guys did an awesome job.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
A little tired,
Yeah.
a little hot.
Tired, yeah. Thank OSU showing us love, you know what I'm saying? It was a good show.
And Audrey Wiltz.
Yeah.
Good luck.
So I have to ask, where did the name Chill Crew come from?
Whew, long story. One time back in the day, me and John Bells used to live together right at my mom's house, and we were just messing around. He tried to get me to rap, and I was like,
Times is hard.
Yeah. He's trying to get me to rap. I was like, cool, I'll do that. Reluctantly though, I'm hella shy.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we recorded a couple tracks, and then we kind of just fell into the group, and we were just like, Chill Crew, Chill Crew. And then John was like, Chill Crew, double C's, and it just came together,
Okay, that's cool. So with your music, how would you go ahead and describe it? Is your songs more like for clubs, or is it vibing music? How would you describe it best?
I would say we approach tracks with the most creativity we possibly can. Sometimes if it's a club feel, we'll go with the club feel. Sometimes if it's from the heart, we'll do that. Sometimes for the ladies, we do that. It's just everything. We try to embrace everything, and we just try to get a whole bunch of stuff. I wouldn't even classify us as strictly hip-hop. Like, we're just trying to do a lot.
Is there anyone in your life who has been great influence on the music that you guys make?
Well, I think our whole lives, like not anyone in particular, but everyone involved, you know, from like our parents to our friends to just fans, everybody, you know what I'm saying? It all makes the process go, so.
And like, that's why we don't consider people that kick it with us or want to kick it with us fans. We like really consider y'all like Chill Crew, like everybody who kicks it with us is Chill Crew. Chill Crew isn't just these 5 fellas and this young lady right here. It's everybody. If you're down with us, then you're the Chill Crew, and that's what influences our music. Chill you with the crew, yeah.
Okay, if you were able to collab with anyone, mainstream, whoever, any genre of music, who would you choose? It's a real random question I have.
I would choose either like Nas or Kendrick Lamar or Royce, the 5'9". Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I like all those.
Yeah.
Our debut mixtape, On the Rocks, it's available now at chillcrewmusic.com. Make sure you check that out. We got our second mixtape coming out called The Good Guys. It should be out November, early December. So look out for that too. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter at chill_crew. You know what I'm saying? Look for us.
Yeah.
Holla.
I'm Sierra, and I'm here chilling with Young Murph right now. Bombshell Music News. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing very well. I'm happy to be in Corvallis, aka Corvegas, because we're out here.
Exactly, Corvegas. You got here last night?
Yeah, we got here like yesterday afternoon. We just been chilling out here, enjoying the scenery and everything. It's nice and green.
Okay, yeah, it is pretty green out here, huh? So, where did your name come from? Young Murph? That's your first name, Murph?
Yeah. My dad's name was Murphy, so I was named after him. And at a very young age, I was taller than him, so I wasn't Little Murphy anymore. I was just Young Murph. So that's what they were calling me. So I am Young Murph, the kid.
Got it. Makes sense. When did you start doing music?
I always sang like around the house. Like my mom was a gospel singer, so I used to like sing in the shower and stuff like that. But actually pursuing music, I didn't do that until I was like 18. So yeah, I've been doing it for like a couple years now.
Okay, that's cool. So how would you describe your music? Is it more vibing, club, everything?
It's like gothic trance music. And I'm just playing.
Okay.
It's not,
I was like,
no,
okay, that's
it's just,
different.
it's feel good music. It's just, you know, it's like sometimes it's party music, sometimes it's chill, sometimes, you know, it might be more lyrical.
Right now, do you have an album or a mixtape?
Yeah, I have a mixtape that's free at www.ymtk.me, and it's called Murphy Pan's Labyrinth. It's like really, really dope. I'm happy with it. So yeah, go get that at ymtk.me. It's my new mixtape.
Okay, now I'm sure you performed before, correct?
Yes, I have performed.
Okay, now what has been your favorite performance?
I think my favorite performance is a performance I did in Santa Cruz, because I went to school there and kind of started doing music there, even though I'm from the Bay. I went back and I did like a sold-out show with Devin the Dude at the Catalyst, and I opened up for him. And it was just like 1,200 kids, and like it was like a homecoming and stuff. It was pretty dope, so that was my favorite show.
Okay. Well, that's all I have for you guys. This is Young Murph. Check him out. Go ahead and support him out there. Thank you for interviewing.
Thank you.
We'll see you later.
I appreciate it.
Hey, so I'm hanging out with one of the members from Starting Six. Go ahead and introduce yourself for us.
What's up, y'all? It's Riggs. Ladies call me Gatorade. That's probably how people know me, but yeah. What's up, y'all?
How are you enjoying yourself this evening?
Corvallis is a great place, so yeah, I'm having a good time. It's a lot of fun.
How long have you guys been here in Corvallis so far?
We were here last night, and we went to Qdoba, got some queso. It was actually hella good.
So, Starting Six, how'd you guys get formed?
It's all good. Nick and Steve met. They were cousins, and then I met Nick when I was in kindergarten. Steve was a year older than us, and we went to the same school. And then we met all the rest of the guys in high school, and we all played basketball. And there was a starting five in basketball, and then there were 6 of us, so we just made it Starting Six. That's just how we came up with the name, because we're all hoopers.
Okay, I like that. So, with your music, how would you describe it best?
All right. Well, as I see some of my. All right. Wait. Rick, now,
Rick,
bruh.
How you going?
Wait. Damn. Now, these are my brothers. This is Goose. I don't know if you can see him. This is Steve right here. She's asking us questions. You guys weren't here, and she was trying to get an interview. So, how do you describe our music?
I describe our music as fun, happy going, have a good time, positive energy. It's all good for the people, you know. We out here for the people.
Okay, so what inspires your music?
What inspires our music is just good vibes from people, and there's people liking our stuff and telling us that we're, you know, doing our thing is good. And Bay Area, we're from the Bay. We like Clyde Carson, the team, Bobby Brackens. We're very Bay Area influenced, so hell yeah.
Okay, so right now, are you guys planning to go mainstream with your music? Is that the plan? What's going on?
Well, we're just trying to take it as far as it can go, and it's looking like mainstream right now, so yes, we're trying to do that.
Okay, how'd you guys end up in Corvallis tonight? Are you guys on tour right now?
Kind of with our boy Murph. Like, we're kind of on tour, but like, this is part of our tour with Murph. So we went to Davis on Thursday night, and then tonight we're in Corvallis. So Audrey,
like a mini tour.
Yeah, it's a mini tour. Audrey hooked us up with the tour and everything. See, I told you you'd be back. Yeah, and we just came up here and had to get it rocking. We were in Eugene last year. We had to come see what Corvallis was about.
Okay.
Corvegas.
Exactly, it's Corvegas. Yeah.
It's cracking. It's cracking up here.
So, what other shows do you guys have coming up?
When's our next show? Next weekend in San Francisco.
Next weekend, we got a show in San Francisco at Treasure Island, and then we have another one in like the Bay Area, Walnut Creek, Concord. I don't know if y'all know where that is, but it's in the Bay.
When is that?
That's like the night after.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah. And at Agave, come out if y'all can in Oregon, man. It's gonna be cracking. If y'all ain't never been to the Bay, it's amazing.
Do you guys have any albums or mixtapes you're working on?
Well, we just came out with one in July called Let's Talk About 6. You can find it at letstalkabout s6x.com. I repeat, let's talk about s6x.com. And yeah, we have our mixtape there. We're working on another mixtape. So you'll hear some new stuff and be able to get our old stuff so that you have our entire discography. 2 albums, you know, coming out with the best music for the people we're trying to, at least. So yeah, we'll be out with something soon.
Okay, so I'm sure you guys have done many performances. Which one has been your favorite and why?
Ooh. Ooh. I can't answer it, but I just had to say ooh because it was a good question. UCLA that's my alma mater, and it was the craziest show, I think. It was 20-something thousand people out there. And we brought our homie Man out, and he performed his songs. He performed his song with us. And then, yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was a whole lot of people. You want to say your favorite, Goose?
I just say I think tonight's going to be crazy.
Question I have for you guys is, let me find it first, actually.
What's your name?
Hey, don't.
What's your name?
What's my name? Yeah. My name's Sierra.
Hold on, like the interview switch. Sierra, where are you from?
I'm from Portland, Oregon.
Okay. And
what's your favorite kind of music?
I like hip hop.
She likes hip hop.
This is Rick. This is Rick signing off from KBVR 26, swagging all day. This is Goose signing off for KBVR. This is Sierra signing off for KBVR. We're out here rocking Beavers.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We hope you enjoyed the show. It was Starting 6, Young Murph, and the Chill Crew. See you guys next week with Bombshell's Music News.
Well, that's all the music news we have for you today, but be sure to stay tuned for more Music Fusion Fridays after this.
See you next week.